Hey guys, in this video we're going to be making some paper tubes, much like you see here. Actually, they are what you see here. Let's go see how past Eric made these tubes, and maybe he'll show you how you can make them too. Hey guys, my name is Eric Robb and this is my channel. Let's jump into it. Okay, so we want to mark off on both sides the width of the papers we want them to be. So we're making a 3/4 inch diameter tube. So we want 1.5 inches paper strips because we want it to be double the diameter of the tube itself. So we're going to mark on both sides and we're just going to line them up with a long ruler here, as you see, and then we're just going to, I used a clamp on one side to help me keep it aligned and straight so that I could just go down with a knife and go across, and it was super simple and easy to do. So now that we got all our papers cut, we're going to take and we're going to put the base layer on. So we want to take and wrap this so that there aren't any overlaps, but there aren't any gaps either. So we're going to take and tape our first layer down just on the two ends. We'll just use some Scotch tape and tape them down. And you see here, my paper was a little bit long, so I just ripped it off and it worked out great. So as you see here, I'm using some Titebond 3 wood glue here. You can use any wood glue you would like. This just happened to be what I had. So I'm just gonna take this and put it in this little cup here with a 50-50 water to glue ratio. And then we're gonna mix it up here really good so that it's nice and blended together. After we get our wood glue all mixed up, we can take and put some plastic down just to protect our table. You could use parchment paper or whatever you had. This is just what happened to be what I had lying around. So I am going to take and spread some wood glue onto this form here. Although, I will let you know in a little bit, this is not the method that I would suggest doing. This is just this is my first attempt, so you know, it happens. So I just spread this glue on here on our first base layer. And then, as you see here, as the paper got wet, it stretched and I had to readjust my base layer. So I got the base layer coated with glue and then it was ready to put on my first strip of paper. So I just took and made sure I got it lined up, no gaps, no overlaps. Just did my best. I mean, it's not super a huge deal, it's just gonna make it look better. So this is what I did the next time, which I suggest doing, taking your strip of paper, putting it on the table and then putting glue on that. And then you can take that strip and put it onto the form. After you get all of that done, I put like 4 or 5 layers here. So it's pretty simple. I just repeat the process for 4 or 5 times. It just really depends on how strong you want your tube to be. For this smaller diameter tube, but this 5 laps was perfect. And as you see here, it looks amazing. I'm gonna do a larger tube here next. And the 5 laps wasn't really enough. I would probably go more like 7. So this next one here is going to be a 2-inch tube. So we are going to want 4-inch wide strips because that's double the length. So we're just going to take and we can tape that and put our base layer on, and then we can put our glue on. Like I said here, this is a suggested method. Put it on the paper and then put that paper onto the form that you have already going. So it's pretty simple. Just after you get a hang of it, this second one turned out a lot better after we got this method down, because if you put the glue on the form itself instead of putting it on the paper and then applying to the form, it makes it a lot wrinklier. That's a word, trust me. But yeah, so it was pretty simple to do. Just keep going. It doesn't take terribly long, but it is just a repetitive process. So starting your angles, the trickiest part. Just take your time on it and make sure you get the right angle so that as you go throughout the tube, it'll make it a lot nicer and it'll make it a lot easier in the long run. So after we got that done, we can take and I just trimmed the edge of it off. You probably wanted to trim more than I did because you want to trim past where you taped the base layer on. So it does make it a little bit shorter, but it's just what it is. So you just want to make the edges straight so it looks nice, and because the edges aren't always perfect. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. If you got value out of this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more of my videos, go check out my channel where I post a bunch of similar videos to this project. If you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button so you get notified when I post more similar videos to this project. Have a great day. Bye.